Hello, good evening, NXT faithful. How are you doing? It's time for the Great American Bash Part 2. And you might not be able to see this if you're watching on demand, right? But people have gone absolutely bozo with the dislikes. They're not happy that I'm not doing AEW's Fyter Fest Night 2, despite the fact that both belts are on the line in NXT. I said that I was going to do NXT. I did AEW last week. So, as I mentioned in the chat just a few moments ago, I'm going to do what is hopefully the right thing. Hopefully the thing that will please the most people, and that is not watch either, and instead the next 2 hours will be devoted to real entertainment as we watch a full 2-hour compilation of old Woolworths adverts. Let's get the ball rolling. Here we go with Jackie Chan.
Hi guys!
Oh, it's Jackie Chan!
Jackie Chan!
So, ready for the party?
Sure are!
Hang on! You're naked!
Wooly, run down to Woolworths and get us some jeans and t-shirts from their new Worth It value range. What's up?
Now, where are they? Oh, hello!
Hey Jackie! Wax on, wax off.
I wasn't in that one.
Ta-da!
Did you get the clothes?
No, but I got this WWE costume.
Your time has come, young warrior.
The Worth It value range now includes loads of kids' clothes at ridiculously low prices.
That is mental, right? That I managed to choose one. I didn't watch it. That happened to feature WWE. There's a bloody Rey Mysterio costume in there. What are the chances of that? Unbelievable. Well, let's see if that gets demonetized. Who knows? I should have probably watched it first. It said there wasn't any demonetized stuff in the description, but time will tell on that one. Anyway, welcome to Night 2 of the Great American Bash. And what a ruddy card we've got tonight. Let's go through it. I've put it in the description here. Let's make sure I don't miss anything. But before I do, hit the like button. Screw all those bloody nutters who are pissed off because I'm not doing AEW tonight. When I said I wasn't going to do AEW tonight, I'll probably do next week because it's what is it, Fight for the Fallen next week. So I'll probably do that next week. Anyway, on tonight's NXT Great American Bash Night 2, we have Swerve Scott and Johnny Gargano. That should be fantastic. We've got Drake Maverick and Breezango facing Legado del Fantasma, 6-man tag action. We got Mia Yim versus Candice LeRae in a street fight. And the one that we've all been waiting for. No spoilers in the chat. You get banned permanently if you do spoilers in the chat. And by the way, they've apparently Take 2 ending. So who bloody knows, eh? Adam Cole taking on Keith Lee with all the belts on the line. All of them. 24/7 title. Io Shirai's NXT Women's titles there. They've even managed to get the Impact World Championship, which is currently being forfeited by Tessa Blanchard. That's on the line too. Every single belt in the world, including my own Levi's belt, will be on the line tonight. Anyway, I don't know why it's not started yet. Why hasn't it started? It's still got bloody stupid NCIS on. Oh God, it's all kicking off! My legal stream fell behind! What's happening here? Sorry, it looks like Candice is on her way out. But it's not working. Work! No, don't show me don't show me NCIS. It's Candice! Oh, and she's just been attacked by Mia Yim. I've missed the whole first 3 minutes of it. Doing a great job here. Screw it! Back to Woolworths. Here we go!
Hi guys!
Here he is. No. I'm a little bit behind. But we're still here. And it's all kicking off. It's the street fight. Mia Yim is getting a trash can lid out and she's just thrown it. And because it's so light, it's flown all the way over the ring to the outside of the ring on the other side because it's made of tin foil. We've got a few donations, by the way. Mark Leslie, 2 hours ago, I really want to slag you off for not watching AEW again. Are you one of the dislikers, Mark? You are up, Mark. But in fairness, tonight's NXT card looks epic. Enjoy the show and no coffee on stream. Didn't mean to call you a mark. I don't like that word. I think it's a horrible mark. A horrible mark? You're a horrible mark. You know what I mean. I've got coffee, I'm afraid, because I've got to do a news video after this as well. Anybody else got no sounds? No sound. What's going on? Hello, test 1, 2. You can hear me. You can hear me. I can see the levels. The Singapore cane. Sorry, the kendo stick is out already. Steven Scodes. Hello, Adam. How are you? I'm good, mate. It's been a weird old day again. Very excited for your stream. Let's watch great wrestling tonight. All right. Bloody hell. Here we go with the bloody great wrestling. Oh.
Hi, guys.
There he is. Right. Really love Jack and Owen's stream today. Big love to you. Big love to you as well, Steven. Cheers. Mark Leslie. We already have enough dislikes, Adam. Yeah, what the hell's going on here? 252, that's more like it. Let's even things out a bit. Please, the algorithm. Screw the AEW fanboys. Screw the NXT. Screw the fanboys who think this is all about a massive war and just watch what you like, right? And I thought tonight looked better, so I'm watching NXT. Yeah, I thought NXT looked better tonight, so there you go. Mark, lovely to see you, my friend. Just play Spider-Man, you know you want to. I've done it again, Marcus, by the way. I might have played 20 minutes. I had a Skype call with a potential new employee at midnight, and I was just sat down here, sort of waiting for it to start, and I might have done a little bit of Spider-Man earlier, but I only did some backpacks and that. I haven't done anything bad. Yeah, I know, I could... No, I can't. All I've done is backpacks, alright? I haven't taken away any enjoyment. You don't want to watch me collect backpacks. I haven't done any story mode, alright? So, doubling down on the heel turn, as you say, Ethan. Jason, did you catch up on last week's NXT, mate? Thoughts? I didn't have time in the end. I feel a bit bad about it. No, I didn't. I know the results and all that. I've got to make sure I wake up early to watch AEW Tomorrow, because I'm on the podcast this week. Jack's on holiday. Well, he's not on holiday. He's not gone to Marbella or something. He's on annual leave for the next week. So you've got me on the podcast on Friday, filming that tomorrow afternoon, which will be fun. So yeah, I need to make sure I catch AEW. And Emmett, hi Adam, how are you and Mr. Happy? We're both good. He's got a bit meowy again. I'm worried he's about to fall ill again or something, but he's fine. He's fine for now. What's your favourite paradox? Mine is the Astley. If you ask Rick Astley for his copy of the movie Up, he cannot give it to you as he will never give you up. However, in doing so, he's letting you down. Much love. I read it on Reddit a couple of days ago too, mate. But it's good, isn't it? It's really good. I think it's really fun. I burst out laughing when I read it. The first time, Emmett. Sorry, I've been a wanker. Me and Yin with a roll-up. It's vicious, this. There are chairs in the ring. There's a table propped up in the corner. There's a very thin trash can lid on the floor. Singapore canes. Kendo sticks. Both. They're the same thing. I might put Spider-Man in the Hall of Fame, actually. That's a really good shout. I'm crap at coming up with those Hall of Fame picks. Yeah, maybe I'll put Spider-Man in there. It's been a lot of fun. Sorry I played 20 minutes early. I was just waiting around, and because it's going to be a crap stream, isn't it? If I finish the story mode and then go and just collect backpacks, that's boring. So I'm just trying to do a little bit of essentially admin before we do the story mode. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. Poor behaviour, says Greg Diaper. Screw you! Daniel, hi. Hey Adam, I've watched 13 hours of Spider-Man today. I just want to say thanks for the streams. You've been watching that much? God, that's a productive day. You may be the worst gamer in the world, but still. Wait, you've watched 13 hours. You know that I'm getting passable now. I don't tend to fail missions more than once anymore. Ish. Maybe. Sometimes. Unless it's stealth, and that's all bollocks, isn't it? It's not even gameplay. Boring. Jace, I finally got my own credit card now, so I don't have to steal my mum's anymore to donate. Jahak is back. Hello. I'm joking. I didn't get my own credit card. Nice to see you. Thank you very much. And thank you very much to your mother. For many reasons. Sean Wallace, the milk turned. This concludes tonight's essay. Austin Love, let's start this off with a bang, shall we? Bam! Start things off with a bam, if anything. I've found an adult origami channel, but it's pay-per-view only. Tonight is going to be Fuego. It is going to be Fuego. It's already spilling outside the ring, and oh my god, please don't use those bananas and oranges. They're in a really crap catering area. This is Corona catering. All you're allowed is apples, oranges, and bananas. That's it. And empty cups. There's nothing even to put in the cups. Oh no, there's a thing of tea on the floor there. Why is that there? That's where Zack Ryder was hanging out for about 7 years. Just eating apples, bananas, oranges, cold tea. Are we going to see the first table spot of the night? Good way to start things off, by the way. This is a really good way to start things off. I like this match. Kicking things off. Exciting stuff. I think they're probably going to be bookending the best matches. Oh no, the Gargano match should be really good as well, actually. I think it's going to be a good night of wrestling on both channels. Speaking of which, I'm just going to grab AEW up. Where is it? There it is.
Hi, guys.
There he is! Where is it? Very good street fight so far. Meanwhile, Private Party in action on the bottom of my screen. What on earth is this spot going to be? I think we're about to see the first table spot. Big suplex? Or is she going to get... It's a superplex. She's going to hit it as well. No, blocks the leg. That's how you do it. Blocks the leg again. Front suplex. Nice. Drop kick through the table. Very nice indeed. So Alan, two things. Given the Raw rating, do you think this is the week Wednesday beats the main roster? No, there's still a massive gap between them. And why aren't we watching the Puppy Bowl after this? It's on YouTube. Is it on YouTube already? I didn't know that. I will check it out, of course. Is it just advertising the new toy rings that they're bringing out? Because I know they're releasing a new line of action figures, AEW, I mean. Is it just advertising that? Just a bit of fun, isn't it? I quite like stuff like that. It's not the sort of thing I would go out of my way to watch, if I'm honest. The Puppy Battle Royal, but as a nice sort of palate cleanser on a wrestling show, I actually think it's just a bit of a laugh, isn't it? Limited commercial interruption. We got picture-in-picture for the ad here. Hugh, would be good to hear you on the podcast again. Could you nominate me for the Hall of Fame? No. But thank you very much. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing it. This is the the first podcast that I've probably done in 4 or 5 months. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'm generally the go-to fill-in man for the podcast, and I enjoy doing them. It's not something that I'd have a chance to do on a weekly basis. What's happened to my hair? It's the same. Nothing. I haven't done anything to my hair. No, I haven't had a haircut. I've washed it the same as I always do. Oh, I used to use shampoo actually. Does it look different? Oh, I trimmed my beard a little bit. Maybe that's... I don't know. You're talking about my hair, not my beard. Doesn't matter. Hugh, thank you very, very much. Jay Gray, 1, 2, 3 times 2 to the 6. Jolts in for your fix with the Pacitti mix. So where the flip you at, yo? Shut the flip up and back the flip up while I flip this track up. What's your favourite wrestling video package? I still think it's Monster, but an honourable mention, and I know it my way as well, obviously, but everyone says that. But an honourable mention to the the Miz Cena video package with Miz in front of all the tellies. I think it's really good. People don't talk about it enough. I mentioned it the other day. Jason Martin, Jahak or Little Purple Pleb for Hall of Fame. No, I'm going to put Spider-Man in because he's done a lot of good, hasn't he? And I think it's fair to say that Jahak didn't do a lot of good. He was a criminal and a thief, and I'm not going to put a thief in the Hall of Fame. And Spyro disappointed me with his affiliation with that stupid penguin and kangaroo. So there you go. Mark Leslie as well, Jahak for Hall of Fame. I can't. Maybe I will. Well, you'll have to tune in and find out. Pluggity plug plug plug. Sir Dave, Adam, just an FYI, the Spider-Man DLC is on sale. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the DLC on stream. I might do it. Yeah, I might do a Walking Dead to break things up, or I might just crack on straight away with the DLC. Anyway, tomorrow you can tune into me playing Spider-Man on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Cultaholic. Will Ross do a WTF for the Puppy Battle Royal? Well, if it airs as part of AEW Dynamite, I would assume that yes. I would guess there will be WTF moments to be found in the Puppy Battle Royal. Both DLCs? Maybe. I didn't know there was two. See how I get on with the first. I want to do the Cat DLC. Jake, great start to both shows tonight. Glad to see Candice is finally getting used proper in NXT. She shines in this kind of environment. Hope all is well. Jake, I just agree with everything you said. Nothing else to add to that, mate, except for this.
Hi, guys.
There he is! Tom should do the podcast soon. Yeah, I imagine he will do. Has he not done one yet? I thought he'd done one at some point. He's sat there in handcuffs while one has been recorded before. If you want Tom does all the podcasts anyway. Tom does the Wrestling News podcast, the Morning News podcast every day on iTunes, on Spotify and all that. And he also does the Raw and Classic SmackDown reviews. The Classic Raw and Classic SmackDown reviews, you know what I meant. He does Desert Island Graps over on the podcast feed. He does the mini documentaries on the podcast feed. There's plenty of Tom in podcast form if you want to hear. But I'll tell you what, next time we're down a man, I'll say no, and Tom can do it. How's that? Suits me. Red Dev, even if Big Match John debuts on AEW, I would still prefer to see Top Hat Man versus Arrow Man. AEW just doesn't tickle me the right way. All you AEW marks can suck a big one. His words, not mine. His words, not mine. I preferred NXT generally for during lockdown for sure. But I think they're both really good shows. I just think NXT has had some really, really good character development and new faces. Specifically, they're talking about Dexter Lumis, who I found captivating since he popped up in AEW, and of course Karrion Kross as well. I think both have been brilliant. And you know what? An honourable mention, a shout out to Robert Stone, who I just think has been a nice, entertaining segment. He's been good, hasn't he? He's just been a bit of fun on every show. I think he's really nailed it. This is a very good street fight. Very good street fight. Double down right now. Mia Yim with a massive kick, but then collapsing, and she has taken a hell of a beating so far, but so have both women. Hello, Adam, from Knox County, Tennessee. I'm not going to mention Kane. It's too easy. Just did. Sonny, I'm thinking of getting a Nintendo Switch. Is it worth it? Any games worth playing on it apart from Animal Crossing? Yeah, man, there's loads of great games for the Switch. I was playing the other day. I wasn't playing on Switch, but I know it's on Switch. Little Creatures? Really, really fun. There's loads of great stuff on there. I've been playing Civilization lately because I can just about get away with it with my dodgy control stick. But yeah, it's really, really, it's a worthwhile investment for sure. I really would recommend one. Candice with the trash can on her bonce. Big boot into the can. Into the face or maybe sternum of Candice LeRae. Oh, and then a senton as well for your trouble. Isaiah, I binged all of your available YouTube streams the other day, and it was interesting to see the evolution of your hair throughout lockdown. Thank you and the rest of the Cultaholic team for all you do. Well, thank you very much. Cheers for the support. Thank you very much for the donation. And cheers for watching and commenting on how brilliant my hair has gone. I can't compete with Ross. Ross with the fro, basically, at this point. Big fan. I was going to try and get a haircut. She's got handcuffs! No, she hasn't. She's got brass knucks. Jeez Louise. Shout out to Willie Regal. She's the baby face. What's going on here? That's how much this means. Oh! Hits the chair. Chair to the back. But the brass knucks. Still on the fist of Mia Yim. Up next, Lance Archer versus Joey Janela, which I'm going to keep a bit of an eye on, because that's one of the matches I was more interested in tonight. Candice has piled on the chairs on top of Mia Yim. Look at me do play-by-play again. And she's going up top. And this is going to be the closing spot, maybe. Oh my god.
Hi, guys.
There he is! She gets taken down by Mia Yim. Big superplex coming, perhaps? Going on top. There's a bloody table balanced on the top rope, in the corner. What on earth is going on here? I'll get back to the donations in just a moment. Both balancing on the table like a big old surfboard. I would not like to be doing that. I cack my pants going up like the 4th step on a ladder. That said, when I lived in Newquay, I used to go to surf school. Oh my word, swinging neck breaker. I already said that, Mauro. Swinging neck breaker on top of the chairs. It's a double pinfall. No, but Candice's shoulders were down, were they not? Her shoulders were down. Her shoulders were down. Oh no, they're on the chair. I guess they're all on the chair. I would argue that was a double pinfall. Maybe? What do you think? Hell of a match. Hell of a match. And hell of a guy. And Stephen Scodes. Shout out to Tom for Desert Island Graps and all the podcasts he does. I love all of them. He's such a talented and lovely human being. And I agree. Yeah, he's great. He's a wonderful man. Yeah, there's loads of great stuff on there. And if you want to find a quick link to it, head to cultaholic.com. There's a link in the nav, or you can just search on Spotify, iTunes. It's all over the place. Stitcher, whatever the hell that is. I don't know. It's got an RSS feed. It's all over the shop, right? Obscure, put Habbo Hotel in the Hall of Fame. Happy for Cheesy Day. I've got to choose. You'll have to tune in. Newport's finest. Classic Always. You've disappeared. Classic Always entitled Whingers/Wangers Suking. I don't know what you mean. Are you talking about the like-dislike thing? It's improved. It's still not great. If you're just tuning in, help us out. Help us drown out those bloody militant AEW fanboys and girls. And give us a like. Like Spike, you know what I mean. Montana, Chan is in control. Chris or Jackie. Comrade, hi Adam, hope you're well. I recently downloaded you in WWE 2K20, turned Ricochet heel, and made you his manager. You love it. Thanks for the stream. Now that is a combination. I remember him from his time in WCPW, and he would come back to me, backstage in my general manager's office, which definitely wasn't the building manager's office in the O2 Academy Newcastle. That was where I lived. And he would come in and he'd go, Mr. Pacitti. Yeah, what do you want, Trevor? Can you come to the ring with me? I'm scared. And I'd say, oh, Trevor, again? Get out there. Do some flips. And he would. Loads of them. Too many sometimes. Big Z. Hi, Adam. Made it in time for this stream. Like Spike. Good lad. Good to see you here, Big Z. Little Trevor. Who won? Candice won. Sort of. I think her shoulders were down. They're still in the ring. They are knackered. Plum-tuckered. What's going on? I like the fact that we come back from break and they're still on the floor. That's a nice little touch as well. The ref, Drake, doesn't know what to do. Not a pissing clue. Gonna have to get a snowplow or something, get rid of him. You guys did the shaving the head punishment before. So how about a pay-per-view punishment where you can't get a haircut or shave for a year? I think it's one that we've talked about before. I'm getting there. Well, I'm not getting there now. It's been, 5 months? I think you've all seen a picture of me with very, very long hair. I don't know if it'll be on Google. It's on my Instagram. It's a pain getting images from Instagram. Adam Pacitti. I've had hair down to here before. I posted a picture on my Instagram. Well, you can see it if you want. Instagram. Instagram.com. Well, my username is Adam Pacitti. Go and have a look. It was very, very feminine. I remember people coming up to me in Woolworths. I remember specifically one. I'm talking about Woolworths, just a second.
Hi guys.
There he is. This woman came up to me with her little girl and went, oh, give your toy to the nice lady. It was long hair. Paulie, hey yo! Recently came across this channel, easy sub. Well, welcome Paulie, really nice to see you here and thank you very much for your support. Great vids and lists, that ECW Cultaholic logo t-shirt is a Kudos on the work. Thank you so much, and truly welcome, Paulie. It's good to have you here. Welcome to the family. Join us! That's the catchphrase. That, and give us this right. Derek Williams, when all the Cultaholic guys get their hair cut, can we get a charity stream for wigs for kids with cancer? I don't know if it's long enough. Don't you have to have really long hair for that to be a thing? Like, if it goes on for long enough, then yeah, we can look at doing that. I don't know if it would be. I think you've got to have pretty long hair to be for them to want it. But I can check out for sure. Yeah. Harvey Hinkler, yourself and Tom's Desert Island Graps video was actually, it's gone down, really inspiring in the way you spoke about the work you all do. Just started my own website with my mates, and that podcast was a big driving factor in taking the next step. Thank you all. Well, thank you, Harvey. Thank you for saying so. Yeah, that's really, really nice of you. And good luck with the website. Hope it all goes well. Stephen, shout out to all the Cultaholic lads, lovely bunch of guys. Thank you, Stephen. Big shout out to you. And thank you very much to all of our moderators, who I don't thank enough on these streams, but you are all very, very valued and wonderful people. Jake, that match was insane. Great ending too. I could not agree more. Jake, you're just saying things that I agree with. I don't have any more to add to that. What an opener. What an opener. Chef's kiss. E.g., we are a 3-man, but baby, we are not 3, we know where we stand. We are taking this world as a team, and everyone is going to see we are a 3-man band, we are a 3-man band. It took me a while to get what that was. Not until a 3-man band came up. I don't know why I didn't get that. Greg Draper, can I see Jackie Chan again, please? Also, how are you doing? Jackie Chan. No, because it's not really anything to do with wrestling. Like, Jackie Chan does martial arts, and I know that plays into wrestling in some offense, but I don't think it would be appropriate to just flash Jackie Chan up for no reason. But I'm doing well, Greg. It's really good to see you here, mate. Did I call you Draper? I think I called you Draper. It's not your name. It's not your name. Ad break. Meanwhile, Lance Archer is grinding his foot into the back of Joey Janela. One thing that I haven't had a chance to watch yet, I really, really want to watch, is Brian Pillman Jr. on AEW Dark. Apparently he had a really good showing. I think he's got loads of potential. I'd be very surprised if they don't sign him off the back of it as well. There was a lot of social media buzz around him. And he's great from what I've seen in MLW. I haven't seen much MLW at all, but the stuff that I have seen, for some reason, largely features Flying Brian. Jace, I told my friend who doesn't watch wrestling at all the rules of the eye for eye match, and now he's legit coming over to watch the pay-per-view that night. It'll be interesting to see, won't it? I quite like the silly bollocks, you know. I would rather have that silly bollocks breaking the show up than just wrestling in front of small crowds. We'll look back and make fun of it, but think about how awful the world is now. Can we not all do with a little bit of silly bollocks? A little bit of silly bollocks. Holy crap, Kyle. I didn't even know, mate, that was coming up so soon. I feel like you mentioned it before. Kyle Lincoln is getting married on Friday via Zoom. I hope it's brilliant, mate. And he asked for a like spike. Don't worry about liking the video. Don't worry about the engagement on the video. Can we get a massive congratulations to wonderful, handsome academic Kyle Lincoln, who's getting bloody married on Friday. Congratulations, seriously, mate. Hope it goes wonderfully. I hope it's a very, very special day. It's the best news ever, isn't it? That's great. Newport's finest, bring down the AEW militia with a like spike. Cena salute. I haven't done a Cena salute in time. Look at all those lovely congratulations. Do give us a like. I don't know where we're at now. I don't know how many people are watching. Haven't been paying that much attention, to be honest. 1,168. See, it's exactly the same number, pretty much, as AEW last week. I think it was 1,200 for AEW. Oh, Tony Nese. Any truth to the rumours you train spiders to crawl up your pooper so you can become Spooder Man? Happy Spooder Day and Habbo Club for life. I can neither confirm nor deny those reports. Kyle Lincoln, Cultaholic family is the best family. Spike of likes. Thank you very much, Kyle. And once again, yeah, congratulations, mate. Look at those abs. Look at those abs. I'm going to get a vest like that. My podgy little belly. Podgy little hairy belly sticking out as I walk to Sainsbury's. I'll look just like Tony Nese. Adam, count your abs. Yeah, there's a solid one there, pal. A solid one. How's the lifting going? I've been doing it like 6 times a week, 6 times a week. Yeah, so it's alright. I'm just, I don't really have much room in here at the moment, which is annoying. I've sort of bought them with the new place in mind, where I'll have a bit more room to play, and maybe even have room for like because I've got a garage in the new place. So I was thinking of converting that into a little home gym. So I've got the exercise bike, but I'm eating healthier generally. Drinking more water, burping more apparently. Oh, you're like just a second.
Hi guys.
There he is. Paulie D, do you agree Undertaker should have retired after the second HBK match? Leave with a great match. The eye for an eye match will end up being like Too Cool with a bottle of Head and Shoulders. I think we're going to see a prosthetic eye. I think it's actually going to be a little bit gruesome, you know. It is the horror show at Extreme Rules, after all. No, I don't think he should have retired then. I think the best possible outcome was not to put over Brock Lesnar, of course, but if they had held off, and if Taker had lost to a heel Roman Reigns, or a babyface Roman Reigns that then immediately turned heel, as he sort of did when he beat him anyway, ish. That promo was a heel promo. This is my yard now. Amazing. A genuinely amazing promo. No, I think that was the best bet. Brock didn't need it. It was a spectacle and all that. But I don't agree with it still. That said, I've enjoyed Brock in WWE, largely at least, since his return, all those years ago. Richard Cranium sent a GIF? I didn't see it. I missed it. I'm like, there's no way of me triggering it back. Wait, can I replay it? Is that the replay button? Oh my god, there he is! He's learning from the bloody master. I didn't know I could replay these. Oh, I can only do it once. No, there he is again! Oh my god, what's going on here? Just a second.
Hi guys.
It's Jackie Chan.
What's going on?
So,
we've
ready
got...
for the party?
Sure are.
Can I make it work? Can I make it
You're
work?
naked.
Wooly, run down to Woolworths and get us some
Come
jeans and
on,
t-shirts from
make
the
it
new
work.
Worth It value
I'm
range.
looking for Double Jackie. This isn't worth it. This is bollocks. There's a really good wrestling match happening. It's Double Jackie time!
Oh, hello.
You love it. I said I was going to pay more attention. It's a big night of wrestling. It's the Great American Bash, Part 2. And here I am, dicking about. With Jackie Chan, Double Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan. Oh, what the hell's happening now? Why is he still coming up? I'm not pressing anything. What's going on now? Richard Cranium, thanks so much for all of the Jackie Chans. What the hell is happening? Is it done? No! What's going on? What the hell is happening? Okay, I think it's done. Oh, Richard! What have you done? The SmackDown hacker is here, and he's ruining... What the hell has happened here? Is it done? These aren't multiple donations. I've done something here, and I don't know what's going on. I'm not pressing anything. My hands are here. I think he's gone. Has he gone? This is all one donation. I don't know what's happening. Hands are up here. What's going... What's going on? What's going on? Are we done? Oh no. Well, this is a bit of a disaster. I've broken everything. Okay. Sue Ellen, will Seth/Ray have to wear... I mean, it's going to be Ray, isn't it? Will Seth/Ray have to wear a Jake the Snake contact? Oh, the full white thing. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Bollocks to it. One more time! I don't know. I honestly, I think they might write him off for a little bit. Maybe an eye patch. Maybe an eye patch. But I like the Jake the Snake contact. Good match here, by the way. Bronson Reed very much in control. I've really been paying very close attention. And you know what? On the bottom side of my screen, down there, Joey Janela is having a far more competitive match than I thought he would. I didn't expect him to get squashed in 2 minutes, But it looks like a proper match is going on. Meanwhile, I love it when Nice does that. When he goes over the top rope and just... who is the most attractive male wrestler? Everybody seems to think Finn. But I disagree. I mean, he's obviously a very good-looking guy. But I would say Adam Cole is sexier than Finn Balor. Edge is ridiculously good-looking, especially for his age. Cena is classically handsome, isn't he? Who else? Oh, Big Drew. Drew's stunning. Just a very rugged man. Roman, good shout. Shady. Do Quaiselmania, you spelled it wrong, mate, or I poo in Cultaholic headquarters. Well, I'll see you at Cultaholic headquarters, where I will pick up your feces with my bare hands and put it in your mouth. Emmett, put on Steve Davis versus Dennis Taylor from the 1985 World Snooker Final. That'll show those who disliked. Ages ago, I asked about... Oh, Bronson Reed won, by the way, predictably. Ages ago, I asked about the best one-hit wonder and said the Trigger Gandhi joke, but apart from Travis, has to be Can You Dig It by the Mock Turtles. That's a great song. Great song. I was thinking, I don't know why I didn't bring it up earlier, because it's literally, I think, my favourite song ever, and it's a one-hit wonder again. Maybe I did bring it up. New Radicals, You Get What You Give. There is no song in the world, with the exception of maybe Three Lions by Baddiel, Skinner, and the Lightning Seeds. Mostly the Lightning Seeds. There's no song that makes me feel as happy as You Get What You Give. I think it's an incredible song. I know I've talked about it before, but I don't know if I brought it up then. But it's such a cracker. Such a cracker. Ham Sand just wanted to say, hey, Adam Pacitti, baby. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you, buddy. Nice to see you. Devon, who is the... Oh, I've done that one. Wait a second. Something's going on here. There's a big announcement. I've just seen something in the chat. So I know what's coming here. Oh my god, are they copying WWE? He's got a bag with something in it. What could that be? They're copying WWE doing a title unveiling. Do you reckon that's why WWE did it? Do you reckon they knew that this was going to be the announcement? Because they obviously talk. I bet they found out and thought, yeah, we'll push it forward. We'll do the title unveiling by MVP. Those scoundrels. I bet that's what happened there. Maybe? Oh, he hasn't got a... Yeah, he's got a bag. What if it's just a little snake? It's going to be an FTW title, isn't it? He's bringing it back. It means flip the world. Mark Leslie, for once you said a good song. It's a cracker, isn't it? Stop saying cracker for everything, Adam. It's a banger. Speaking of bangers, Robert Stone being fantastic.
Listen, do you want to join? Look what I've done for Lee's career. This is a huge opportunity for you, Shotzi. Don't blow it.
I don't want to be a
Shotzi just hanging out in the...
I ride so low.
in the tank. One thing that I've never seen, I imagine an indie wrestler would have done it. Do you remember the... I don't know what brand it is. I want to say Tomy, but maybe it's not. The red and yellow cars that we all... It's Killian Dane! And he's just got covered in coffee. Killian Dane is about to batter Robert Stone. He is now battering Robert Stone. Robert Stone has been battered. Why hasn't anyone come into the ring in one of those old Little Tykes? Little Tykes cars? Meanwhile, Taz is about to unveil the belt. Here it is. It's the FTW title. And it's really nice. It's not really nice. It's quite nice. I like big circular plates.
Wait, what's that?
It's got the ECW font. In fact, that's not the ECW font, is it? Is that the same font? That looks like a font that came bundled for the first time with Windows 98 called Horror. I think it might be. With the kerning slightly adjusted? I don't know. It's very similar anyway. Very similar. It's an alright looking belt. Fisher Price. Was it Fisher Price? And apparently Robert Stone just got ran over. He's selling the leg right now, but I was watching Taz with his belt. Two big things happening at the same time. Robert Stone, though, getting run over. Jesus. Did you like both the Funhouse and Boneyard matches? Yeah, I enjoyed both. I think I preferred Funhouse by a smidge. But yeah, I thought they were brilliant. Yeah, really fun. Devin Collier, James Ellsworth is the sexiest. Yep. Paulie, I've fallen out of watching wrestling recently, but this year's Royal Rumble match was one of the best I've ever seen. It's in my top 5 for sure, mate. I thought it was great. I think I did the What Happened At for that, didn't I? This year. And yes, I could not agree more. Hell of a match. Hell of a match. People said the Brock stuff went on for too long. I disagree. Personally, I thought it was really effective. But that was generally people's only real criticism with it. And I love the fact that Drew not only got the elimination of Brock, but went on to win the thing. I thought they were going to give him one, maybe not the other. But I love that they went all in on him. And they made the right decision because he's been a hell of a world champion, hasn't he? And has been a highlight of every show, as a world champion should be, in fairness. But during very difficult times. He feels like a champion. Big fan, big fan. Obscure, your Orange Cassidy cosplay. I love it! Bobber Club. Yeah, this was unintentional. I'm running out of clothes again, to be honest. I need to do some washing, I think. It's double ad break time. Meanwhile, Swerve Scott is getting the jobber entrance. Sort of. Picture in picture, isn't it? But it basically is. Cheeky Carl says hello. Hello, Cheeky Carl. All right, mate. And I think I'm up to date. I am. George, hey Adam, I'm going to have my second ever match in a couple of days and I've been studying some old Pacitti promos to prepare. Loving the streams, man. Well, you'll no doubt be successful if you take inspiration from the most terrified performer of all time, the most nervous, bumbling prick of a performer. So good luck with the second match, mate. Hope it goes well. Jake, Kyle is back, the true hero of the Undisputed Era and NXT. Is he? I missed that as well. Is he? What, back at ringside? I imagine there's going to be all sorts of shenanigans in the main tonight. I can't wait to see it. And judging by the pacing here, we're 40 minutes in already. There's only 2 more matches announced. This will probably go 15. The 6-man tag might go 12. I think they're going to give them a solid half an hour, if not a little bit longer maybe. Cannot wait. This should be a good one as well. Oh no, there's one more announced, isn't there? Somebody's in action, and I can't remember who it is, but they haven't announced the opponent. Can't remember who it is. Let me know in the chat. Yeah, George, mate, good luck with the match. Mercedes, of course it's Mercedes Martinez. Apologies. That'll be a quickie though, won't it? If it's unannounced. Squash some jobber. Montez Ford is an amazing looking bloke diaper. Garrett, don't forget Andrade and Angel, best looking by far. Angel's better looking than Andrade. No offence to bloody Andrade or Charlotte for picking him, but you could have had Angel. Although he's a bit promiscuous, isn't he? A lot of women to compete with. HBK's Lazy Eye, nice to see you again. Long time no see, Adam. Just wanted to thank you for doing all these streams. Also, would you ever consider doing the Alaskan Bullworm? I don't know what that is. Let's do this. I imagine this is going to take me to... Not Encyclopedia Dramatica. What's the one that I'm looking for? Urban Dictionary. It won't let me select the text. I'm going to have to search it properly. Is this going to be me sucking off 50 blokes while getting jizzed on or something? Alaskan Bullworm. It's a SpongeBob thing. No, it's not. I can confirm it is. The act of taking a popsicle and using it as in your partner's... Once the popsicle is melted in you proceed to have until you in the anal. Oh no, in the cavity. Once the spunkage, it's not a word, has stopped, you proceed to suck the sweet and salty mixture. No, I probably wouldn't do it, but we're sort of running out of ideas on punishment, so why the hell not, eh? Gunner, hello Adam, are you a fan of Johnny Kickout? Big fan, my friend. Big fan. Oh, who's this on the bottom? Spunkage. Butcher and Blade on their way out. I saw Ross's tweet earlier because he mentioned it on Slack. The fact that the Butcher has got the best look in pro wrestling, and I'm inclined to agree. I think he's cool as hell. Big boy. Big boy. Big Z, a little off topic. Goodness great. I'm not having off topic on this stream. Sorry, that's too far. I've pressed the wrong one. I've pressed the wrong one. That's the bloody, the help resources from the other week. When we did the charity stream. I was going to do Jackie Chan then, but it feels a bit weird doing that now. I'll leave it for 5 minutes. A little off topic, my first pay-per-view that I went to was Stomping Grounds in my hometown. I'm not sure that that event will return. Do you think it will return? Had potential, was fun but low sales. It didn't really, it was just a name, wasn't it? No, probably not. Probably not. I don't think it was the name that really, like, held it back, but it may have contributed to it. The fact that people didn't really know what it was, nah, I don't think it will, unfortunately. But I'm glad it holds a very special place in your heart. Paulie D, do you have a favourite title run for any wrestler? E.g. HBK in 1996, March to November. Him versus Diesel was underrated at the In Your House in April that year. Yeah, man, that was a good match. It was a good match. It's an obvious answer. But I'm gonna say Punk with his mammoth reign, or and one that I think is a bit underrated, and he didn't always main event either. Punk didn't, speaking of non-main eventing world champions, but AJ's recent WWE title reign, I think he made SmackDown great for a long, long time. So in recent years, I'm going to go with those. I wasn't watching at the time, but I watched a lot of JBL's super long reign back. And as a classic old school heel, quite like it. Some of the stuff I found a bit distasteful, but I think as a heel he was pretty effective, and bloody hell, these two have chemistry. Goodness gracious. Big Z, thank you so much, by the way, for the donation. Cheers, mate. Oh, and one more. Ciampa's reign as NXT champion. That said, Adam Cole's reign as NXT champion as well. I'm glad we're seeing more lengthy title reigns over the past 7-8 years, a bit longer. Do you know what I mean? It's something that we used to complain about, the fact that titles were hot-shotted a lot, and it still happens, especially with the mid-card belts. But it's nice, isn't it? It makes a title feel important when somebody holds it for a long time. Meanwhile, 8-man tag happening on the bottom half of my screen. Butcher and Blade and the Lucha Bros versus the Young Bucks and FTR. That is a hell of a match, isn't it? This should be really good. Jonathan, punishment. Loser gets a tramp stamp of the winner's name. I'm not getting... Because I keep in mind I always lose. I mean, I don't do the predictions anymore, but I don't really want to be permanently scarred with Ross's name on my lower back. Arches, do you believe in any myths or folklore, like Loch Ness or Bigfoot? No, I don't think I do. I believe in aliens. I don't think they're lanky little silvery grey or greenish blokes with massive heads and eyes, but I think it's quite arrogant to think that we're the only life form in the universe. I don't know what they are. They might be little single cell organisms or something, or they might be super advanced, like Spider-Man villains, like Rhino and Scorpio and Dr. Tentacles. I can't remember his name. And Aunt May. But yeah, I think aliens exist, but probably not in the way that they're depicted in films and TV and all that sort of stuff. I'm trying to think of something else. No, I don't believe in Loch Ness Monster. I don't know if this counts. There's like in the south, I think in Devon, Dorset, Cornwall maybe, there's like been lots of big cat sightings, like the size of pumas. I think they're probably real. Probably. Don't know. I don't think the moon landing was fake. I think, you know, I'm not really much of a conspiracy theorist, if I'm honest. I think there are some that are like, I don't really even think it's a conspiracy theory. I think everybody knows that a very small percentage of the population, like a tiny percentage of the population, control the majority of the things that happen in the world, and that we're all essentially powerless. Bilderberg group and all that, but no, I'm not much of a conspiracy theorist, if I'm honest. And I don't think Bigfoot's real either. But the Earth is flat. It's not. It's obviously not. And you should, you know, coronavirus is real as well. That's quite an important one right now. Who would be the best wrestler to room with? Room with. Who wouldn't piss me off? Johnny Gargano, because he takes up no space. I'm saying that like we're going to share a bed. If I'm saying that, I'd go with bloody Max Moon or Hornswoggle or something. Max Mini. Not Max Moon. Sorry, Steve Lombardi. Who else? Johnny Gargano would be nice, because I don't think he would piss me off either. He just seems like an easy, likeable guy to get on with. I wouldn't want somebody that I'm rooming with who would be a liability, who was always out drinking. Not that many wrestlers sort of do that as much anymore. Gone are the days, right? Edge would be nice. Edge is a really good shout. And he's got the dog as well, hasn't he? Has he got more than one dog? I think he's got dogs, actually. Seems like a pretty chilled out guy. Not JBL, oddly enough. Definitely not AJ Styles. Blabbing on about nonsense all the time. Paulie D, do you think the Canadian Stampede main event was the best big tag team match ever? I think it's been really good. What was the wording there? Best big team match ever. It's up there. There's been some really good Survivor Series matches. Obviously. 2017. I base everything in my mind off of when we started Cultaholic and what I was doing at What Culture and that. 2017. Yeah, 2017 springs to mind. I really enjoyed that. But that might have been... I remember that event being quite cathartic. Whatever the first Survivor Series when we started... Because I think it was the first ever reactions thing that we did, if I remember correctly, with the hair shaving and everything. Somebody will let me know. Was it 2016? No, we haven't been going for that long. 2017. 2016 was really good as well, actually. No, I am thinking of 2016. I'm talking bollocks here. I've got my years mixed up. Yeah, 2016. 2016 was really good. But I remember liking 2017 at the time as well. I guess it was probably just because it was a nice release for everything that happened and all that, and it was like, oh, okay, yeah, things are getting going now. Archers, AJ Hazard. I'm not a flat earther. I'm just saying there's something in it. For somebody who's so bloody good at wrestling, this is Styles, not Hazard. Although both are. Some of the stuff that he's... Yeah. Paulie, thank you very much for the donation. Archers, thank you very much for the donation. And there's one more popping up here. Team Cena versus Team Authority. Struggling to remember the specifics of it. Like, I remember the finish and everything. Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? Team WWE versus Team Nexus. Come on, guys. Yeah? Yeah? Brilliant. Very good match happening right now that I'm not paying enough attention to. That spear through the ropes, just flawless as always. Really strong first hour. Closing matches on both shows. Thankful for commercials for once, so I don't have to watch two screens at once. Jake, thank you very much. You're just saying things that I agree with once again, mate. Once again. I used to love the big multi-man tag matches, like Survivor Series matches when I was a kid. When things were more basic, when baby faces got on with baby faces and heels got on with heels, and for no real reason apart from the fact that some people were bad and some people were good, they would all have a big scrap. I used to love them. Just super simple wrestling, wasn't it? Just good guys versus bad guys. But they're not as effective as they used to be. You couldn't just do that. You couldn't just lump a load of heels with a load of baby faces. I mean, they do sometimes. There needs to be a little bit more to it. Hey Adam, I really enjoy your WWE years ranked from worst to best. I was hoping for Divas Champion or Raw After Mania episodes. So, Divas Champion isn't being worked on at the moment, but the original Women's Championship is, and that'll probably be out in 3 weeks maybe? 3 weeks or so. I finished recording everything except the top 10 today. So I want to say there's about 30 something. So I've done that much. Owen's on it, but he's editing a lot of the piece to camera stuff at the moment. So it's taking a while to get out because he's just busy with other stuff. But yeah, that's coming. Raw after Mania we haven't done yet, but we will do. Divas title. Be a bit of a stinker, wouldn't it, is the problem. Like, it's been a tough one, even with the Women's Championship, because women just weren't afforded the time and the storylines. They weren't afforded the investment that the men were afforded, which was a shame. So there's not as much to... It's been a bit of a tricky list to put together. But I think it's good. I think it's still a really good list. These two are great together. They've had 15 minutes. Sounds like I'm... Hurry up, guys. Oh, my God. Tombstone? No. What's he doing here? Oh, that was nice. Near count. Near fall. Do Divas on April Fools next year. Yeah, it'll be a tough one to do that. The really tough one that we're gonna take a shot at, because especially there's been so many lineages and like offshoots, and I imagine we're gonna get a bit of criticism for not including like the Raw and SmackDown women's titles. It is just that belt, the Women's Championship belt, which is of course around for a long time and had various periods where it was inactive as well. You know the one I mean, the one that got put in the bin on Nitro. But yeah, they're very difficult to do, and the tag team titles are even more difficult because there have been so many iterations of them. So it's a toughie. It's a toughie. Miz old theme song. Yes. Oh no. Oh God. What? What? I like Miz's old theme song. That one with the guitar riff at the beginning. Quite liked it. It's not as good. Not as good. I still thought it was alright. I think I'm up to date. I can't believe I'm an hour in already. I'm an hour in. We're an hour in. Like Spike. Arches. Can't do much more for a while as hard times, but I really enjoyed the 2009 pay-per-views ranked, as it was the year when I stopped watching WWE since starting in 2003. Started again with the Summer of Punk, and your work at What Culture and Cult bringing back interest. Well, thank you very much. Cheers. It's always nice to hear that we played a part in people's, because like the videos pop up on people's YouTube. And we've heard there's Gargano with the win. Nice finish. Heard many times that our work has helped people sort of reignite people's love for wrestling, and that's always a really nice compliment because we try and be super passionate about what we do, because we are passionate about it. So yeah, thank you very much. Cheers, Arches. And that series will continue. I think there's a chance, because we're sort of short on editors and people are starting to take more holiday time now. There's a chance that those ranked videos are going to go to fortnightly rather than weekly. I'm going to try and get one out next week, but they're quite lengthy. And they're a bit more difficult to edit now. The further back we go, it's the more trawling through video, actual pay-per-views getting images and stuff. So they're a bit more difficult to edit. So they might go fortnightly. Let you know. But we've got some big ranks coming up over the next few months. We've got every Vince McMahon match ranked. We've got the women's title ranked. Women's champions ranked. There's something else that I'm forgetting. Something else. And just a reminder as well, as we go to the replays on Gargano versus Scott, that if you're in the Northeast and you fancy editing for us, there's a job listing on cultaholic.com/careers if you want to get there quick. Looking for a few new editors to join us full-time in the office, but you've got to be able to work in Newcastle. But I thought I'd plug that again now, because we want people sooner rather than later, and you can start from home if we're not back in the office yet as well. That's a very nice shot of Gargano walking away. I like that. That camera mounted on the floor. Is there a Like Spike Drive shirt? Like Spike Drive. What's Like Spike Drive? Drive shirt. Driver. Driver? Sam Driver? I don't know what you mean. There's no Like Spike shirt though, but we're working on some new merch at the moment. Do you find it hard to actually rank the entries in your lists rather than just saying these are the best 10 available overall? It's always tough. Like lists, you're never going to please anyone because, as I said recently, unless you're ranking something which is totally objective, like longest reigns or tallest world champions or whatever, all of these things are so subjective. I don't tend to get that involved with the actual ranking. If I've got a massive, if I think, that shouldn't be there, I might say something and the art of them will have a bit of back and forth, but the writers generally come up with that stuff. It's just my voice that you're hearing, and I might add a few jokes here and there in them, but largely left to the writers, and we've got such a great team of writers who really know their stuff. I don't think it's unfair to say they know a lot more than me. But no, a lot of my time now, probably a full working day a week now, is just recording voiceovers. I don't have any chance to write lists. Not that I can do it anyway, because I'm a crap writer. Anyway, it all got a little bit serious there, so I figured we could probably.
Hi guys.
There he is. Tegan Knox. #1 contender, running with her dog, smartwatch, passion, eyebrows, she's got nice eyebrows, tattoo, weight training, pond, looks like she's training on a golf course. Meanwhile, Io Shirai, I think, is underwater. Is the AEW match finished? No. Looks like the finish is coming. Lynn, I pierced my foot on his bike. He's in there. We've got Matt Jackson. Penta. Chops. I can't wait to watch this match tomorrow. Very much looking forward to it. And guys, thanks again for all the donations, for all the super chats, etc, etc. And tune in tomorrow where I will complete Spider-Man! Oh wow, that was amazing. He just bloody did a tightrope walk across the ropes. I think it was Matt, it might have been Nick. Matt in the face. Oh god, they're 3 of the best tag teams in the world. And the Butcher and the Blade. No, they're really good. A Canadian destroyer onto a pile of people there. The hell is going on? That is mental. I've never seen that in my life. Holy crap. This is the match that I'm perhaps least interested in tonight. I'm big on Drake Maverick, obviously. And I feel like this is just the beginning of things still, really. The 6-man tag. I always enjoy seeing Breezango, and I'm interested to see their entrance. Oh my god, did Penta just pick up the win there? He did. That was a shock win there. Nice. The heel's picking up the win. In what looked like a fantastic match. That Canadian Destroyer spot was unreal. These should be good as well. Stephen, you guys are the main reason why I still watch wrestling. Really loving the ranked and list videos and every video on the channel. I genuinely love this channel and everyone in the community. Bunch of lovely people here during every stream. Well, thank you very much, Stephen. Cheers. And again, appreciate what you do, Stephen. Thanks for all your hard work. Couldn't do it without you and the rest of the mods. Emmett, how's the job applications going? I don't know, I haven't really been looking at them. Sam, I know, was looking at some today. I'm not sure where we're at with them. But it looks like, fingers crossed, if all goes to plan. What on earth is happening here? They are luchadors. That was a cool little thing. They did a little bit of hopscotch. What's it called? Not hopscotch. They're the conquistadors, aren't they? With Drake Maverick looking all serious as he's flanked by the conquistadors in Breezango. Yeah, so fingers crossed. If all goes to plan, and in a few weeks we will be a full-time team of 20, which is absolutely nuts. I chatted to a potential full-time writer for Triple Jump earlier today. Fingers crossed. Oh yeah, Cody's on Hot Ones, isn't he? I want to go on Hot Ones. I'm nowhere near big enough to go on Hot Ones, but I'd love to go on Hot Ones. Don't know if I could do it. Stomach might explode. I genuinely love this channel and everyone in this community. A bunch of love. Oh, sorry, I'm reading the wrong one there, mate. Stephen, thanks again. You're lovely too. I'm a media GCSE. Can you put a word in for me? Have you ever seen the Letter B Muppet sketch? So good. Here's a fuzzy one. Why does my car keep getting a flat tyre? Because I keep running over a fork in the road. Waka waka! No, I don't believe I have, and I really like Muppets as well. It doesn't ring a bell. Jake Rodriguez, shock win. Funaki voice, indeed. Which wasn't always Funaki, was it? In fact, the voiceover. You remember the original Indeed was bloody Shane McMahon. You know when they did the promos and it was like badly dubbed thing? That was Shane O'Mac doing those. The more you know. I love that. That's one of my favourite bits of trivia, that. Things starting off hot. I really like Breezango. I want to see them win the NXT tag titles at some point. It's just weird to think. It's another thing we talked about recently as well. But to the sort of the accolades, I guess, that that Tyler and Johnny, I don't know, I call him Johnny, that Tyler and Fandango have had. Like Tyler getting the match with Liger, Curtis going one-on-one with Jericho and going over at WrestleMania. Weird, isn't it? They've both been there forever now as well. Been with WWE for such a long time. Sue Ellen, AEW 8-man was insane. I'm an AEW shill. Sue me. No, mate. I mean, they're both brilliant shows, aren't they? You think lists are hard to keep everyone happy? You want to try choosing whether you should watch NXT or AEW every week? Woe is me, is what I'm saying. It's not easy being Adam Pacitti. Who's the best big man in wrestling and why is it Walter? I think it's Lee. Or Brock. Or Drew. I don't think it's Walter personally. But I love Walter. He's very unique. Love watching him. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing the 8-man, the AEW 8-man. I've got to watch it all, got to catch it all first thing tomorrow morning. So I can do the podcast somewhat competently before I take it over and talk about Woolworths for 40 minutes. Hugh. Shag, marry, kill. Jackie Chan, Jackie Kennedy, Mr. Kennedy. So like, I mean, I don't really know enough about Jackie Kennedy, but I guess I don't want to marry. Jackie Chan seems nice. Jackie Chan always seemed like a decent guy when I've seen him on interviews and stuff. So I'll marry Jackie Chan. It's so disrespectful. This it's you know what, with Jackie Kennedy, and I guess yeah, Mr. Kennedy, getting the axe there. Yeah, I think Jackie Chan would be fun to hang out with. We could talk about all of his films, like Shanghai Nights, and also the time that he appeared in a little-known commercial for... Oh, what store was it? It's like a department store that went out of business. Oh, what was it? What was it called?
Hi guys.
There he is! Can't remember the name. Socks and sandals there for Kip Sabian. Jace, again, with WWE. It's a good comment. Public Awareness Network. My favourite wrestler Scott Hall, as if there was more than one Scott Hall and you've got a favourite, happens to be the wrestler. My favourite wrestler, Scott Hall, usually lands high in your list. Third best IC champ, for example. My question is, who in the office is the Razor Mark? I don't think there is one, you know. We've got I could talk about, like, preference, because we've all got our preferences, haven't we? And if I was writing something, like, Brett might come higher than somebody else, for example, because it's impossible not to let your influences impact on your ranking of something, right? Because you think someone's good for a reason. It's not just about favoritism. It's the reason that you like these people is because you think that they're very good at what they do, or they had great reigns, or whatever, right? We've got our new writer. You may have noticed a little increase in Eddie Guerrero entries on lists. He's a big Eddie guy. I understand Eddie's one of the best ever. Nobody's pointed that out yet. The things that people point out are Brett, Montreal as well, an extension of Brett. And what else is there? It's just Brett, really, isn't it? But yeah, Eddie. Oh yeah, Hogan. But no, I don't think there's anyone that's a big Razor guy. He was just brilliant. He was one of the best Intercontinental Champions ever. I think that's the general consensus, isn't it? HBK's lazy eye again. Maria went home happy, telling her mother about how she earned $20 by climbing a tree. Her mum responded, "Maria, they just wanted to see your panties." Maria replied, "See, mum, I was smart. I took them off." Thanks, HBK's lazy eye. And we got another couple coming through here. Love the Cultaholic community. Thanks for all the consistently great content. Are you guys accepting any freelance writing for articles on the website? If so, where can we send examples? Much love. Unfortunately, not at the moment, Paul. Not at the moment. You can send on writing samples if you want, and we keep them like in a file to get back to when we will be looking at taking on new writers and possibly freelancers. Though we're trying to really get people in the office, but feel free to send them on. Adam.Pacitti at cultaholic.com or Ross.Twiddell at cultaholic.com. Jake can never go wrong with Eddie, man. Just so great. Agreed. Jake, you've not said anything that I disagree with. Can you say something a bit more controversial next time so I can go, no, the world is round. Spherical, not round. He might think it's flat and round, like a plate. Which is, I assume, what his brain looks like. Is the editing position still open? It is. There are 2 editing positions open, actually. And yeah, cheers, Paul. Keeping an eye on both screens at the moment. Nyla cutting a promo at the moment. Can't hear a word, obviously. Meanwhile, just very good wrestling. Predictably. Fandango being isolated by the nasty, nasty heels. Darren Collier, why is Brie Bella the best female wrestler? She's not. Obviously. I thought that might have been Jake Rodriguez saying something controversial there, but it wasn't. It was somebody else saying something wrong. KZ, Last Train is the best Travis song. This would be the last train. Oh, boy, how does it start? Rain on the brain, all the flowers in your window. She's so strange. I don't know anything about her. Hey, if people donate, I'm allowed to talk about Travis. I'm trying not to bring them up. Travis are not one-hit wonders. Shut up. What are you on about? Turn, side, sing, driftwood, right into reach you. Yeah, Last Train's a great song, mate. Thanks for the great insight, Adam. Great wrestling as always. What do you want me to say about it? It's just a heels versus babyface tag match. And look, now he's about to get the hot tag. That's how it works. That's how every tag match ever works, pretty much. Talk about Nickelback. I don't even like Nickelback. Mikey. Hey Adam, good to see you well. I seem to remember Jackie Chan doing a Woolworths advert back in the day. Can you confirm? Haven't seen it in ages. I don't really understand what Jackie Chan would have to do with Woolworths. No, I don't think so. You might be thinking of Woolly or Worth, the mascots of Woolworths towards the Woolworths' dying days. One was a sheepdog and one was a sheep. I don't really think either look like Jackie Chan. No, not really. No, I don't think so. But thank you very much for the donation, mate. Fred, who is the cutest Backstreet Boy? Mate, I only know Justin, I think. Justin, who's the one with the crappy little noncy beard? Stop saying that. Looks a bit like it's all kicking off in the 6-man tag. Brody Lee's doing something at the bottom with Colt Cabana. Is he? Yeah, he's with Colt Cabana. Ronan wasn't Backstreet Boys, was he? That was Boyzone. Justin was NSYNC. Oh, I can't even name one member of Backstreet Boys. Heels win. Oh, I missed it. I can't remember any of Backstreet Boys then. Can somebody name all the Backstreet Boys, please, for me? I might ring a bell. Obscure. So to get a good job at Cultaholic, you have to upside down kiss Adam and rank Brett high on all your lists. Every single one of them. Even the upcoming every women's champion, rank from worst to best. Brett is at number 3. I want to type on have over my writing, give me a job. House of Fleur. Favourite underrated Big Show moments. Example, pushing a forklift to free Kane. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Underrated Big Show moments. This is going to sound weird. Every time he cries, I think Show's actually quite a good actor. And when he cries, I feel it in there. And he cries a lot. He cries a lot to the Show. Somebody's doing it. Nick Carter, yeah. Is that Aaron Carter's older brother? Backstreet Boys was Brian, Kevin, Howie. Howie was the one with the curly hair, right? AJ and Nick. Howie. Brian. Matt, I don't remember it as well as I should. Hugh, here's a controversial opinion. The Undertaker isn't that great. He's the Ryan Giggs of wrestling, and that a lot of his greatness comes from longevity, but throughout his career, there was always several guys better than him. Well, keep in mind, he's a massive bloke. He's never going to be the best from an in-ring standpoint. I think he might be the best wrestling character of all time. I don't think that's unfair to say. Sure, there's always been people more over than him, but he's been consistently brilliant for so long. That counts for something. Well, it counts for a lot, I would argue, Hugh. I'm going to agree to disagree with you there, pal. Kayla, you rude man, Justin was NSYNC. AJ for the win. Well, thank you for saying me for the win. Hazard is a great guy. Sorry. Excuse me, I'm embarrassed. I've downed that coffee too quick. If I write your Travis tier list song and email it over the weekend and you enjoyed, would you consider me for the writer's job? Travis tier list? Yeah, I mean, no, I probably... There isn't a writer's job, Greg. Anyway, what are you on about? There's an editor's job. You can do it and I'll read it and I'll enjoy it. What Travis song would be a great wrestler theme? There isn't a single one. There are a few that would work as video packages. But it's not that sort of music, is it? For a bloody sparky babyface off the 2016 album, there's a song called Magnificent Time. That would work. Still be a bit wimpy though. Jake, WrestleMania 20 main event is top 2 of all time. Disagreeing there. Of main events generally, of WrestleMania main events, I think I disagree though. Just. I'm not ginger. I'm not ginger. Turn for the big show. Very good, frankly. Very good. I'm really sorry to everyone who I offended with my lack of knowledge regarding the Backstreet Boys and apparently NSYNC 2. I think I could name every member of Blue. And maybe Boyzone. Blue is Lee Ryan, Anthony Costa, who pissed on a bloody cash machine, Simon Webb, and the other one. Lee Ryan, Anthony Costa, Simon Webb, Duncan James. Boyzone. Mikey O'Hara. Keith. Something. I don't know. Keith. Just give me Keith. Mikey, Keith. Ronan. Stephen Gately. I can't even picture the other one. Mikey looked so out of place, didn't he? He was rubbish. He looked like a dad when he was like 18. Nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is he looked like a 40-year-old dad. Shane! Shane, of course it was. The bad boy. Steve Jobs. Yeah, that's the one. Shane and Keith. Forgot about Keith. What can I say? Everyone should say their most controversial opinions. We can do that, but there's an important word to insert there. Can we say our most controversial wrestling opinions? Okay? Because I don't want to have to read, your controversial opinions that... Yeah. Every Spice Girl. Oh, I could do that. Maybe not with their full names. Jerry Halliwell. Mel B, Mel C. And I can't remember their surnames, to be honest. Emma Bunton. And Victoria Beckham. I can't remember Victoria Beckham's name before she married David. Does your new place have a spare room? I reckon bring Scodesy down to Newcastle and give him an editor's gig. It doesn't, unfortunately. There'll be an office. He could sleep under the desk in the office. Unfortunately not. I know Steven's applied a few times for the freelancer role. We're not looking for freelancers, unfortunately, at the moment. So that's on hold. But we'll get back to it, I imagine. Oh, look at that top hat. That's lovely, isn't it? Santana Garrett. You can redeem yourself in my eyes by naming every member of S Club 7. Tina, Hannah, Rachel, Bradley, John, Paul. Did I do Hannah? I think I did Hannah. Tina, Rachel. Claire is Steps. Tina, Rachel, Hannah. Tina, Rachel, Hannah. Ah. Blonde. Blonde. Joe. Wrestling. Anyway. I got it, guys. I got it. Right, let's move on from the me naming members of girl and boy bands. Gimmick that we've got on. I'd missed all of the Joe the Big Brother racist one even. Oh, was she there involved with the whole Jade Goody Shilpa Shetty stuff? I've got a feeling I can picture her in the Big Brother house while that was kicking off. Is that right? Well, I think Mercedes Martinez is about to batter someone here. Name N-dubs. I couldn't name a single member. Daffy. Deffy? Daffy. Jeffy. I can't remember. Dappy. 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 Oh, Dappy. Tamina? Not Snooker. Tallulah? To something, isn't it? She was a judge on like Britain's Got Talent or X Factor or something, I think, briefly. Thomas the Tank Engine. I don't know. To Lisa, thank you very much. Cheers. Do you like the Ordinary Boys, Adam? Not really. No, no. I really like one song, and it's the lamest one by a mile. You know, "I Love You," I think it's called. I'm not gonna patronise you, but trying to write down why I like you. It doesn't make it any better to just steal kind words off Phil Spector. That one. I think that's nice. But apart from that, no. I do like the Smiths, yeah. Really like the Smiths. Mikey, for a second I thought you were on about me and got my name wrong, but no, Boyzone it is. But yeah, he was way out of play. He was, wasn't he, Mikey? He was. And I assume that you were named after him, Mikey. And what a man to be named after. It's a squash match on the top of the screen, I think, anyway. Yeah, it's 25 past. It's going to be a squash, this, isn't it? It can't go on for too long, because they're going to give Lee and Cole a little bit of time. This is a weird stream. You think so, Lee? I agree to disagree, to be honest.
Hi, guys.
There he is! Controversial. Angle's the best in-ring worker ever. I disagree. I think he's amazing, obviously. And he's top 10, maybe top 5. But there's certainly a case for him, but I would put Brett above him. I would put Eddie above him, and I'd probably put Benoit above him as well. I feel like Martinez is going to sort of take Shayna's spot as the top heel in the women's division on NXT very, very soon. I think that's sort of what they're going to do with her, with less of the MMA stuff, but still. Yeah, Brian's there. No, I would put, from an in-ring perspective, I'd certainly put, from a worker perspective, I'd put Brett above Shawn for sure. Adam, do you like the Sugar Babes? Which iteration? No, none of them, unfortunately. None of the iterations. I'm sure they're all very nice people. I remember when they first came out, because they must have had like 7, 8 members by now. Who was the original one? I used to have a crush on her. Ginger, frizzy hair. Sugar Babes are a British girl group. There's been 6. What was her name? Jade? But no. Amelie? No. Heidi? What? Oh, she's still in it. Siobhan. God, I didn't know she was still with him. She's only 36. The singer's in Sugar Babes. She's 5 years older than me. What the hell? Martinez won. That's nuts. What the hell? 35? 35? This is ridiculous. They must have been like 12 when they started. The hell? Heidi. How old was Heidi? 37. No spring chicken. What? 36. Jade. I don't remember Jade. 32? Are you having a laugh? What the hell? Well, there you go. You learn something every day. Anyway, we're going to move on. The original lineup got back together. I didn't know that, Michael. Thank you very much. Stephen, Adam, you and I will be having a whiskey when I visit Newcastle next year. I applied to be an editor for you guys before, but was unsuccessful. Hoping you guys will be looking for freelancers again, but I understand why you're not. Big love to the team. Thank you very much, Stephen, and I'm going to have a whiskey for you right now, because I fancy a whiskey. Hopefully we will be pretty soon, the freelance editors. We're just trying to fill the office up, because we've got a bit of room in there at the moment, and it's just handy to have everybody in-house. 32 years old and a member of the Sugar Babes. Shambles. Thoughts on the Stone Roses? EG, mate, I don't know enough about them. I've heard songs and I like them, but I've never gone out of my way to listen to them. So apologies. Maybe I need to give them a bit more of a shot. Don't get too drunk, big man. I'm good tonight. I can get a bit drunk, to be honest. Because all I'm doing is, in half an hour's time, I'm going to prep a news video, present a news video, fire it off to an editor, Don't know who. And then I can go to bed and hopefully sleep well, because today I slept on the sofa at work again for about 5 hours, and I've got to stop doing that. Mick Foley bigging up the main event. It is next. Keith Lee, Adam Cole, all the gold on the line.
Hi guys.
There he is.
Jackie Chan.
Jason, could we do a wrestling episodes watch along sometime? E.g. South Park Wrestling. It's Always Sunny. That's a really good shout. Yeah, we could probably do that over on Twitch, couldn't we? We couldn't show it on screen. We'd have to find a way of getting everybody like synced up with it. But yeah, I'd be up for doing that. Yeah, for sure. Aaron. Oh, thank you very much, Aaron. Very generous donation. Hi, Adam. I want to like AEW for variety, but they made it hard with the way the wrestlers work their match. 8-man tag had dangerous high spots, but a bit of a lack of story. NXT 6-man, no high spots, but the story in ring was good. Yeah, I think the storytelling in AEW is certainly there. You know what? Maybe that's a good thing. I would argue that generally speaking, AEW's in-ring storytelling is really strong. Maybe you're just picking one match out and comparing it against another similar match because it was a multi-man tag, but the story leading into the NXT multi-man tag was a bit stronger. That said, I think the story's there. I didn't see the match close enough to talk about the story of the match. I did just see the spots, which were very impressive. But you know what? I like the fact that you're into story. I'm more into story than high spots as well. Different strokes for different folks and all that. I don't want to be seeing all those mental high spots week in, week out, because it makes the pay-per-views less special. And I know this is a pay-per-view. I don't know what you want to call this, special event, whatever. But sometimes, it sounds like I'm whinging. I'm really not. I'm whinging about good wrestling. But I sometimes feel like AEW specifically overdoes it on the big spots on the weekly shows, making it a bit less special when they do it on pay-per-view. Sneaker Geek, don't you forget about Pete. Pete? Don't you forget about Pete. Don't you forget about Keith. No. This is it. This is the big one. Let's see which taped ending they go with, eh? Nothing fancy today. Too drained from therapy. Keep being awesome, Adam. Nola, I hope it went well. That's all I've got to say about that. And thank you very much. You keep being awesome too. Hope you're good. Controversy. HHH. I'm knackered. These late nights are killing me. Triple H was never more than serviceable. Oh, come on, Paulie. Come on. It's never been one of my favourites. I think he's been very, very good, though. Trips Taker, end of an era. Serviceable. You having a laugh? Sonny, did you ever play any of the early Final Fantasies? Mate, I've never played any of the Final Fantasies. And I remember having Final Fantasy... Oh, I've talked about this before. The big... Apparently it's a 3-disc. Here we go. Keith's on his way to the ring. The 3-disc... I want to say it was 7 or 8 for the PS1. My brother liked it, and I never got around to playing it. This is big. They're talking about his deceased relative. I feel like Keith might be winning here. Who knows? We'll see. No spoilers in the chat. You'll get timed out forever. Anyway, this is it. Winner takes all. Turtlehead, serious question. Would you rather be tossed off by a woman whose hands were surgically replaced with a man's hands, or a man whose hands were replaced with a pair of women's hands? I'm not answering that, pal. You have to choose since it was a gift and it would be impolite not to. For fun. I'll just close my eyes. Well, then I wouldn't be able to see what was going. No! HBK's lazy eye. It hit a writer's block while I was typing out my Adam and Ross fan fiction, which has a 20-page foreplay scene. Well, you keep at it, mate. You keep at it. Some people were saying earlier, Kyle's back. Are they going to come with him to the ring? There's going to be all sorts of shit. I'm really looking forward to this. Dan, controversial opinion. RVD matches are more repetitive than John Cena matches. Oh, I love an RVD match, mate. I mean, yeah, he hits all the big spots and everything. No, I love RVD matches, though. John Cena's matches, generally speaking, better storytelling. I really like RVD. He comes, he's on his own. Oh, I can't wait for this. I'm going to have to, like, hide the chat at some point because you guys are probably 60 seconds, 90 seconds ahead of me. And I want to see what happens. Oh! Trash talk in the crowd. Fair play, Luke. Watch it on your own. Do whatever you fancy. This feels massive. Very excited. Very excited. Fred, Orton Triple H No Mercy 2007, Last Man Standing, doesn't get the recognition it deserves. Great match. Go watch it when you can. Haven't seen it since 2007, mate. Trying to remember anything about it. I'll have to take your word for it. Baby! Right. Regardless of what happens here, please join me. Grab your drink. If you've got an alcoholic beverage, fair. You've got a soft drink, fair. If you've got a water, a milk, whatever you've got. And let's toast what I think we can all agree has been a sensational reign for Adam Cole. And has been one of, if not the best NXT champion ever. It's been fantastic. And this match is going to be brilliant. I hope we don't get any ad breaks. We're about to see. Everything's on the line. Let's toast him. Cheers. Let's enjoy this together. Been looking forward to this for ages. Ooh! That's a spicy meatball. Oh, God. Cheers.
His opponent, representing the Undisputed Era, he is the
Anyway, let's take this seriously. One of the biggest matches, certainly of Keith Lee's career, but Adam Cole's too. Let's pay attention and let's have some fun. Oh my God!
Hi guys!
There he is! It's the last time, I promise. I promise. Kaiser Soze is the one with the limp, and Bruce Willis is a ghost. Also, I'll take the woman with a man's hands. Oh, you're doing spoiler. Thank you very much, Hugh. Cheers. Yeah, you do you. Yeah, I mean, hands are hands. Okay. That's the last time. That is the last time. I promise. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. It's 100% not the last time. It is during this match. I'm going to take it seriously. Maybe if we go to ad break. The real answer to the hands question is one of each. I haven't got the length, pal. Headlock. Very interested to see the ratings. Some people aren't fussed by them. I personally find them really, really interesting. Because it's just, you know, although they're not as meaningful as they used to be, a lot of money still comes from the TV deals. A huge amount of the money still comes from the TV deals. And it is interesting to see who's working and who's not. Cheers, Cole. Come on, Keith. It's your time, King. I'm still just as hyped for this. as I was before that buffoon put a certain picture on Instagram. Still fascinated by it. A lot of people wanting Cole to win in the chat. A lot of love for Keith as well. Keith Lee is 6'2". I wouldn't call him a big man. I would definitely call Keith Lee a big man. He might not be a tall man, but he's quite a girthy man, isn't he? Keith Lee's a big man, come on. It's like saying Vader's not a big man. Vader wasn't the tallest man in the world. And that's a fact. And that's a great time for my stream to break, isn't that brilliant? Come on, you mother flipper. We're back, we're back. Whew. No! Don't break now, you absolute bastard. Oh, I'm going to have to get onto bloody... Ooh. Flip, flip, flip. This is great, isn't it? Oh, no! It's my... No! Is it my internet? Test, test, 1, 2. I'm still live, I'm still live. Oh! I thought it was my stream's gone. Oh! Let's go to the zoo. Alpaca my pass. Stop it, now's not the time. Oh, come on. I want to watch a very, very important wrestling match. Everybody's logging at the same time. No! Oh, for match is over. Piss off. Come on. No. The back rather. The quality's not great, but we're back. God, it's about 360p. This. It's fine as long as it works. I don't care. I can tell which one is which, and that's all that matters. Bloody hell. I really wanted to concentrate on this as well. There he is! Good match. Good match. One last reminder. Do give us a like spike and all that. I'm doing it, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's starting off slow, it's starting off slow. Let's have one more whiskey, shall we? I am taking this seriously, Christopher. This is not just my job, this is my life. Oh, Adam Cole's trash talking him. Stop plugging Cannonball. It's a title versus title match, for flip's sake. Oh, it's so annoying, isn't it? That's one bad thing about these big matches happening on the weeklies, as they are disrupted. At least it's in the early stages, as long as they don't do it. Who's firmly in control? Right now, Adam Cole firmly in control. Swinging neck breaker. Cole, kick out. Cole picking him up. Knee to the back. Again. Meanwhile, Orange Cassidy, Chris Jericho. But it's not as important. Although everybody's been bigging it up, saying it's a great match, all the people that were there, because it's pre-record, obviously. Cody was saying it was a lot of fun. Looking forward to watching it. Test of strength about to happen down there, but let's focus on Adam Cole Bay versus Don't You Forget About Keith Lee. I wonder what this means for whoever the loser may be. They're not going to have any gold around their waist anymore. Is that a call-up? Another swinging neck breaker. Sorry, it was a hangman's neck breaker, not a swinging. Forgive me.
Guys, just imagine what it takes out of Adam Cole just to move Keith Lee's body around. What a massive neck breaker.
You're a nobody, Keith. You can never win the big one. Exposing the knee already. No, he's not. Keith Lee grabbing the hand of little Adam Cole. Big strikes to the face. Great selling by Cole. Big knee. The power. Huge bloody power slam. Adam, who do you want to win more? Honestly, Cole.
Take a look at the strength of Keith Lee here, stopping Cole in midair and slamming.
If Keith Lee were to be called up, just because of his performances on the main roster and the way that he's been featured, I'm not as worried about him as I generally am for NXT call-ups. Famous last words. Meanwhile, Sue Ellen, I worry for Cole on the main roster. Agreed. Agreed. I must break him. Keith Lee, very much pissing about. Going up top for a moonsault. Taken out by Cole. Hung up to dry. Backstabber. Thing is, if Cole does lose, there's very little he hasn't done in NXT. Like, he could go for the tag titles or something like that. But honestly, what else does he have to prove? Where does he go from here? I worry less about Adam Cole than I do the Undisputed Era as a faction. They're one of my favourite factions ever. But we all know how that works out. Factions on the main roster. Stop talking about tennis, Mauro. Yeah, the Vega boys. Hushberger. Great faction. Are they broken up? Are they not broken up? Don't know what they are. Keep in mind, we've still got 10 minutes here. It's already starting to pick up. We've got a long time to go. In fact, probably about 15 minutes, and I'm so pissing far behind. Sonny, I wouldn't be surprised if they did a storyline where Michael Cole turns heel again, then reveal that Adam Cole is his son, and he will be his manager. I'd like to say I would be surprised, but it's WWE, isn't it? I'll just go on record in saying that I hope that doesn't happen. So Ellen, considering they had 4 strong members of Bullet Club and still couldn't get that right, the Undisputed Era are not in a healthy place on the main roster. Good point. Yep. Part of me's like, hey, maybe they didn't want to be seen as, you know, properly copying New Japan and, you know, Bullet Club's still a thing over there and all that. And maybe Undisputed Era will be different, but historically Vince just doesn't care about factions very much, does he? Hooks the ropes. Oh, the finger on the rope. It's the index finger, not the pinky. Big spirit bomb. Cole rolling out the ring. Are we going to break? Are we going to have a break?
When you spend 400 plus days as champion, you know how to get the job done.
As I say, as it picks up, I'm gonna minimise the chat so nothing's spoiled for me. Big kick to Keith Lee. Commercial free, people are saying. Good. Meanwhile, Act mouthwash with anti-cavity protection on the AEW side of things. Keith Lee with a big old shove. Oh my god, the Uranagi picking him. 2 count.
An incredible display of their superlative skills. What a battle it has been in this historic night 2 of NXT's Great American Bash. Champion versus champion, winner take all main event. Brought to you commercial free.
Commercial free. Cole's selling is fantastic, Jason. He's so good at it.
Let's see Lee concocting his next move, climbing the ropes.
Keith Lee with that corner mount. Adam Cole in a supine position. Moonsault by Keith Lee.
Hi, Keith Lee! I love the Maverick talk. It's a 2 count again. Match is really starting to pick up. A lot of fun. Unfortunately, I've got to point out that Cultaholic can't afford to be commercial free, so
Hi guys.
there he is. I lied twice. Done it twice. That is actually the last time. I'm going to delete the layer, so I'm not tempted to do it again. Done. Okay. Okay. I'm paying attention now. They were resting. They were both down. It's fine. It's fine.
Adam Cole barely stirring. Keith Lee stalking him. The NXT North American champion lifting the NXT champion up to his feet by his follicles, and Cole.
By his follicles. Sometimes I feel like Marrow's that guy who got a thesaurus for Christmas. Nice, big super kick.
Nails Lee with a super kick.
Lee is staggered.
And that doubles over the North American champion.
Keith Lee. Keithing up. Another super kick.
And there's that vicious
Keith Lee is Keithing up again.
Keith Lee summoning
Ah!
knocking Keith Lee down, attacking both legs, comes off the rope, looking for the last shot.
Hits the last shot to the back of the head.
Cole is going to be
Can't quite turn him over.
American champion.
2. Kick out.
Oh my God.
2.
Incredible resilience.
Cole always does the thing, you know, when he gets a near fall. Cole's face is always so good. He's just brilliant. I'm gonna minimize the chat pretty soon, guys. So you're gonna lose me in about 2 minutes, I think.
Between two
You got to believe there's a few more near falls coming first.
superstars on the planet, and it is all
I
about
bloody love wrestling, me.
Adam Cole taunting Keith Lee. Adam Cole about to reload with another
Keith Lee, massive lariat, turning Cole inside out. Great sell by Cole.
And a rough landing for Adam Cole. Rolling to that turnbuckle, trying to get a little bit of space. Cole landed high on that neck.
Look at the landing, yeah. Oh man, yeah. He caught the shoulder, but the neck went down as well. Hey, regardless of the result, once again, Keith Lee looking like an absolute star here. Props to Cole for that. I think Mara just called him Keith Wee there by mistake. Is that it? 2. Ooh, a bit there, guys. Goodbye for now. I'm minimising you. You know what? No offence to bloody AEW. I don't want to be distracted. I'm pausing AEW. Come back to that in a bit. It's just me, Adam Cole, and Jackie Chan. No, it's not. Right. I'm so glad the crowd's there. I know they've been there for weeks now. Months even. So much better. This would not have worked as well without the crowd. It would have been great during this.
This is where the battle becomes psychological. Cole has thrown every single amazing best offense that he has at Keith Lee.
And you don't have to worry about Cole's conditioning. An avid scuba diver, his lungs always at full capacity. Another super kick and another one.
Kick after kick. 3 in a row. Lee collapses. 2. Another kick out. What can he do? What can he do? No Undisputed Era. I was expecting to have seen them by now, you know?
Imagine he's at the point. What else can you possibly do? Nothing has been
Exposing the knee. I think he's going to hit it. He's going to hit it. He hits it. And he's not done. He's going for it again. Oh, if Lee kicks out of this, it's going to be so good. Go for the sunset. We might be about to see an amazing reversal here. Your title is mine. Oh, he picks him up! Spirit Bomb! He's not done yet. Oh my god. Wriggle, wriggle, Cole! Oh, he's got it! That's it! 1, 2, 3! He's done it! I don't know why I'm shocked. I don't know why I'm shocked. We all knew, and to be honest, we all pissing knew that a second bloody ending wasn't taped. We all knew, but what a match! And the right... Oh, fantastic. Fantastic stuff. Bask in his glory indeed. Double champion. None of us forgot about him. What a moment, eh? Great match. Great match. What a star. 2 stars. 2 stars. Keithy 2 belts. There it is. Now the face of NXT. Imagine if that wankrant put the thing on Instagram, by the way. I didn't think for a second I should put it. I thought it was more for... I never thought they taped 2 endings. I just didn't. But it still got me, and that's how good the storytelling was. I'm not being a twat here and being like, but they haven't been taping 2 endings for most things, and I don't think they were going to do this either. I think that was them knowing they cocked up and being like, well, we taped 2 endings, so which one will we? But it was still brilliant, eh? And again, just going to say it, although this should be about celebrating Keith Lee right now, what a reign Adam Cole has had. What a reign. And he's just put him over massive there. Keith Lee looking like a star. Once again, cheers to Adam Cole. There's the confetti we all knew. I feel like I've seen this before, you know, guys. Deja vu. And the perfect ending as Killer Cross watches on. Which belt's he going to go for? Just lovely. Just Cross watching on. It took 2 seconds. It set up the next feud. What a shot. Man, I loved that. Perfect ending. And the quality of the match, the quality of the storytelling was that good that we can forgive the knob end that accidentally put the picture up on Instagram, can't we? We all knew. Thank you, by the way, to the chat who was so respectful. I know I've got the words like Keith Lee wins, Keith Lee beats Adam Cole. They've all been filtered, so if people were saying them today, they weren't going to show up. Nobody would have seen them. But all the regulars have been amazing at not spoiling it. I know we had a few the other day, so apologies if that took anything away for you. But generally, it's a testament to how great this community is that nothing was spoiled. And what a show it's been. What a show it's been. And there's a few things. You could get some massive heat on Gargano or Balor by having them diddle Lee out of the titles straight away. Thoughts? I want him to hold the titles. Especially not those two, like Gargano or Balor. You can do other stuff with them. Let Lee have his fun. Hugh and Newport's finest. Everyone knew Mankind had won it too. Still special. Exactly. More people watched when they did know. Great stuff. It's been brilliant. Unfortunately, I missed the Puppy Battle Royal. That's my only regret for tonight. So, guys, that's NXT, the Great American Bash. Hell of a show. Hell of a bloody show. Yeah. Once again, thank you very much for the chat. Fred, good for Lee. He's great. Agreed. Thank you, chat. One more toast to our new double bloody NXT champion. Look at that. Don't make me do French, Kyle. This is your wedding present. L'orange ne triomphe pas du champion. I butchered that, Kyle. That's your fault. One last congratulations before we go, not just for Keith Lee, but for Kyle getting married on Friday. Thanks for your support, and I hope it's a really, really special day, mate. Oh, Puppy Battle Royale's on YouTube now. I'll go and watch that. I'm not. I'm gonna do the bloody the news video that I've got to do. I think we've got an obvious lead story. I'll let you guess what it is. Anyway, guys, cheers. Cheers. I'm not going to do Twitch now, no. But I'll be there tomorrow, 8 PM BST, where I will complete What the?
Hi guys.
There he is. Congratulations.
Ready for the party?